Mic check 1 2. Hopefully everybody can hear me. This is going to be a reoccurring thing for the month of July. So let's get into it. Let's see. What's up, everybody? What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me see if notifications went out. Yes, I got the notification. Make sure I'm centered. Maybe I can use my headphones correct. Because we actually can sit back and chop it up with y'all, man. What's up, Jordan? Can you hear me? Blunt conversation. What's good, brother? Good to see you, man. See if I can tap in with this right here. That way I can hear everything. Mic check, mic check. Can y'all hear me? Oh yeah, y'all can hear me good. Y'all can hear me good. Let me see. Turning Bluetooth on. Let me see. What is this headset called again? Okay, now we in the game. All right, chat. Mic check 1 2. What's good, everybody? Can y'all see me good? We good? Should I hold it? Should I just hold the mic? Or can I lift it up right here and we be good? Mic check. Or we good? Let me turn this fan off. We should be good right here. Thumbs up in the chat if y'all can hear your boy good, man. Let me know. Let me know. All right, Jack. What's good, Jack? Good to see you in the chat, man. Roll Tide, brother. Good to see y'all, man. Y'all say what's up. I got my Smook Hines page in the chat. Can I give him moderator permissions? Let me see. I could give it moderator permissions. Can I? Can I? Can I? Can I jump in my live chat with my? Let me see. All right. So I don't think I can do it here, but I'll go back to it. Here we go. All right, chat. What's good? How everybody doing today? What's good, Tide Nation? What's good, everybody? I see Greg, I see you, man. I see everybody. What's good, everybody? On the way home from the gym this morning. Look, you in on my day off, bro. Good to see you getting to it, getting that active life, that health lifestyle. Health is wealth. We know that. So first I just want to thank everybody for tapping in today. For real, man. This is going to be sort of the style of live streams we're going to be pushing out for the month of July. We'll still have our setup. We're actually beginning to decide what exactly is going to be going with us to Arkansas here in about what's today, the second. So we're 11 days from taking off. I'm set off to um, get some personal things accomplished for my personal life that are going to enhance our ability to get inside a lot of the programs at the collegiate level, but also at the high school level. Coach Smook, the name Coach Smook is not just coaching from the sidelines of basketball and football and drawing up plays. Like before I got into this industry, we were in developmental training for wide receivers. We were doing just developing guys at different age limits, at age levels. Introductory training to football for your little league players, your pee wee players, and all that stuff. We were doing a lot of developmental things. That's why when we go and evaluate talent at this level, it's easy to see growth and developmental paths. What having been in this industry and being around the game of football my whole life, and watching guys develop in different eras, I've been able to see an advance in technology that's allowed players to really, develop. And with exposure opportunities, we're gonna have a full house of cards to play with here over here at the Coach Smook Network, and the type of product that we're going to be able to deliver to support the student athlete, to support the industry as a whole, and create a new wave of influence in this industry, so that um, it can keep up. I think it's getting kind of mellow, and no shots at what the other networks and things are trying to do, but man, the panel scene is kind of getting played out when it's literally everybody saying the same topic over and over. So we're just creating some diversity, and we're doing what we're doing, man. Our collaborations have been awesome. We'll be doing a lot of collaborations over the next, the last 2 weeks of July, and then today's live though, we just came to have some conversations to talk to everybody. What's up, Zion? Good to see you, man. Zion Youngley. I'm gonna figure it out one day, man. My youngin, man, he's tapping in. Good to see you, Roll Tide. KG, what's up? You going live this morning, fam? I'm live right now. Somebody get sloppy prods, man. Where my mods at? Jordan, get sloppy prods for me. Thank you. Adrian, what's good, man? Good to see you, man. Roll Tide. Good morning, Megan. Good to see you. Roll Tide. Jack, good to see you, my brother. KG, I don't know what you're talking about, but we just woke up to have a conversation today. Today is Wednesday. Y'all know we, for the past month, we haven't been doing any content on Wednesday, but the goal is to go live 8 a.m., 8 p.m. every day, Monday through Friday during the month of July. This vlog mobile series that we'll be doing, it'll be a lot of conversational topics. Like tonight, we'll be kicking it off. I'm gonna do the call in tonight because we're still here set up at home. But I'll do the call in tonight. But we're gonna have topic of conversations, topics. So Megan, shout out to Megan, one of our moderators and AAA members. I think she hit her year mark. Yeah, Megan's been a member for over a year, and she's been a part of the AAA community for a while. And for the longest, she's had a keen knowledge of, not a knowledge, I guess, a keen sense of being able to find topics that are kind of in our lane that we create good conversations around. So shout out to Megan. She's been providing some things, and we're building a month worth of conversations where I'll be live and you all just come in the chat. This mobile setup is going to help us push and get us up in the algorithm, because even now we have more acknowledged notifications that were sent out. So as you come in, don't forget to tap that like button. Don't forget to hit the reaction buttons on the mobile lives. You should be able to see the heart reactions over there, the laugh reactions, the 100 emojis, all of that stuff. Tap those when you're not typing. Tap those when you're not typing, so that it could push us up in the algorithm. The more reactions and things that we throw out there in the chat, the more comments that are thrown out there, the more it's going to increase our chances of being seen across the network. So I mean, across the platform. So that's the easiest way to help: liking and sharing. I see people going back to the VODs and the shorts and commenting, interacting, sharing things on Twitter. That's all we're asking for people to do the month of July. We just want to recycle all of our content as the new lives come out, as the new VODs and hot takes come out, as the recruiting breaking news comes out. Just continue to support, and that's the easiest way. We're not asking for no GoFundMe. We ain't asking for you to just specifically donate. We do have some agendas that we're trying to achieve. That's why we're trying to create a product that you want to invest in. So continue to support, man. You guys are motivating me every day. You show up and like and share, and you're showing up on different platforms. Now I see people who didn't have TikToks before they started truly supporting Coach Smook Network, and now they're active on TikTok and supporting when we go live, which we'll be going live doing a lot of gaming today. Got to get our hours in before we go off to school. We've already made contact with our talent agency, telling them kind of like the niche that we're going to be switching into while we're vlogging this experience and covering college football in the midst of getting this certification. So I think y'all are going to enjoy this. We were going to do it on the Smook Hines page, but we're just going to do clips on the Smook Hines page. But the actual lives we're going to do here, still talking football. Y'all going to see me in a different light. It's kind of like I'm going back to basic training chat. What we got in the chat, Zion? We're going to see how much y'all rolling come September 27th. Hey, Adrian. Georgia gonna be after Zion in about a year. Be nice. He's gonna be making a visit to UGA in about a year. He's gonna be a highly targeted prospect out of Texas. You better be nice to him because he gonna remember this trash you've been talking in my chat when he lined up at the University of Alabama as the top running back, number one running back in his class of 2029, right? Um, so you might want to be nice and be real careful how you talk to that beast right there. And if you don't believe me, just go look at the clips, go look at the film. You can go follow him on Twitter. Go check him out. Him and his cousin. His cousin is a 27 prospect. You talking about some dogs, talking about some different types of products coming out of Texas. These are them. You get what I'm saying? So be nice because you're gonna have to see them in a few years. Better be nice. You better listen to me, Adrian. What's up, C-Bama? Good to see you, man. Same old, hey Jack, that's my brother, man. You know, Adrian go keep it real. Adrian goes, he gonna hold it down. That's why he always gonna be AAA. He's solid. Authenticity above all. Don't matter who you're a fan of, no matter who your team is, keep it authentic. Don't be fair weather. Hey y'all, real talk. What's funny is kind of some funny news from my people that's been around for a while, right? And shout out to the 9 that's in the chat, man. Y'all share it up, get more of the family in here so that we can have some more conversation. But funny interaction yesterday. I was live doing our live segment on Alabama Voice of College Football, right? And Jay the Goat, y'all remember Jay the Goat? Let your Bama hang. Yeah, him. He pulls up in the chat, man, and starts talking as if he's just this solid Bama fan, and I called him out. I couldn't let it slide. Couldn't let it slide. So, but it was all in good fun, man. Like it always is. A lot of these people in the chat, they take a lot of stuff personal, and that's why I continue. What? Oh, Adrian be acting up, man. Adrian be acting up a little bit. I don't know who that is, man. Hey, Mark, go ahead and grab that for me. Hey, we're not playing around today, mods. The mobile lives, y'all know it's a different type of algorithm. We get different type of personalities and troll pages want to pull up. When you see them, ain't no hesitation. You know, if it ain't got nothing remotely to do with college football or Alabama football or a recruiting question, something that's relevant to the conversation we're having, if it's a name we haven't seen, you know, let's be aware because we not up for the drama. The month of July, we really we honing in something, y'all. We honing in on something, and we're getting close to it as a network. And I'm ready for us to really thrive in it. So we're focused. We're locked in. Yeah. What we got? What we got? Hey, don't forget, y'all. There's multiple opportunities to support. Y'all see Bot Reeks doing his job today. Shout out Bot Reeks. Y'all clap it up for Bot Reeks in the chat. But this was more of an announcement live. So if you're tuning in live or post live, don't forget to hit the like button. Share this up. We got a new schedule: 8 a.m., 8 p.m. Monday through Friday. 8 a.m. is going to be more so this type of setting sometimes, but we will get back to the morning calling show, but that's only going to last for like a week because we're leaving for school on the 14th of July and we'll be back August 1st. And that following week, that second week of August is when we'll kick off the morning show where the call in, we will have a calling segment every day, 30-minute calling segment. So be ready to get active. That's prep for the season. Also, we've done some collaborative pre-recorded recordings the past few days with some quality content creators that are growing in the industry. As they get released, we'll share them through the network and help grow those other platforms. As our platform continues to grow, y'all, we're almost at what is it now, Zach? Is it 3.2? Don't let me sell myself short again. Is it 3.2 or 3.3? Don't let me sell us short, chat, because we are doing it. We're doing it. And I'm working hard, man. So yeah, it's 3.2. We are 9 away from 3.2, chat. 3.2 subscribers. We're 9 away. We have people that keep jumping in and subscribing to see the lives, right? they keep jumping in to subscribe to see the lives, but what they not understanding is I don't have my chat on subscribers only chat. Like you don't have to be a subscriber to chat in here. I know y'all lurking. Just say what's up. Just like the stream. Um, but we got recruiting. We got recruiting news. Y'all saw me kind of react to Brian Williams. Y'all remember I told y'all he got really quiet after his Bama visit. Nobody was contacting him, and that's what led me to believe that Alabama was in the lead. I went 70-30 on my field, 60-40, 70-30. with strong feels for Alabama. Just didn't know how strong of a field or how much everybody else was involved, and really didn't have the scoop on that one, but I felt good about it. So shout out to that. Owen Cabell, I knew that one was a lock. And next up, man, you know, we're looking for Shadarian Morgan. We're looking for who commits on the 4th of July. Somebody's committing on the 4th of July. Where's my notes at? I'm gonna pull it up real quick, chat. Let me know if y'all can hear me good too. If I started talking too low, y'all know I start to drifting, talking real low. The 4th of July. 4th of July. Who's committing on the 4th? I forget who it was, man. Nolan Wilson. And then the next day, Jira Edwards. And I think Jira Edwards commits to Alabama on the 5th. I really do. I'm feeling strong about it after last weekend. The conversations that were had between, you know, some of the top recruits, some of the things that I've been seeing on social media. He's been very, very strong about, you know, his fields have being able to be a fit at Alabama. He's spoken highly of a lot of other programs too, but you know, it's just a different feel at Alabama right now. I really can't put it in words with what's happening in recruiting with this staff and how they're able to impact these families. I've been privileged to be able to interact with Xavier Griffin and his family, man, and Jamari Matthews, and just that whole community of football family at Gainesville High School, and every interaction with Gainesville high school athletes, and also you know, the families, anybody that's had that interaction with Alabama alumni from Gainesville, they talk about just the feel that it is different from when Coach Saban was there. You know, and that's not a bad thing, chat. That's a good thing. I mean, we saw some of the in-state battles, some of the high end recruit battles that we were losing in recruiting because of what Alabama has started. You know, everybody started catching up to Alabama, and now I think we have a chance to separate. So when we jump into it, man, you look at this recruiting class right now. I think it's like top 10 right now. So I really see this recruiting class being a number 2, number 1 recruiting class when the ratings come out, when guys are re-rated and reclassified. This can be a top 2 class. Looking at Georgia, they're hitting it heavy in recruiting now, getting a lot of in-state commits, 4-star, 5-star in-state commits. They got the number 1 quarterback in the class of 26, I believe. They got the number 1 quarterback committed. So, number 1 offensive lineman, a top 5, 2 top 5 defensive linemen. So they're stacking it right now, and it's early in the process. And I told y'all, keep an eye on this Kamari Brooks race. You know, keep an eye on this Kamari Brooks race. And then for Georgia, their wide receiver recruiting is going to take a hit, I believe. And that's if they're able to hold on to this QB commit. I don't know if Jared Curtis is going to stick there. So we'll see, man. We'll see. Smook, you had people mad yesterday after those commitments. I don't know why, man. Why they get mad at me? 3.6. You think so, Jordan? I feel it. I believe it. I receive it. What's up, Britt? Good to see you. Not for sure. 4K on the way, Jack. That's what I'm talking about, bro. Appreciate you. What's good, coach and AAA? What's good, big homie Sully? What's good, everybody? 100%. Appreciate everybody for pulling up. We got 26 in the chat now. Make sure y'all run the likes up. I appreciate y'all. I knew once we hit like the 15, 20-minute mark, the last set of notifications will go out and we'll be straight. Hey, that hair looking long though, Jordan. You see your boy growing. Y'all, hey, y'all gotta do a link check, man. Y'all gotta stop acting like I ain't growing my hair, man. We got some cheat codes we're gonna start putting out for everybody, man. Y'all see that junk growing, man. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Mary J, tell him stop playing with me, Mary J. But more conversation. What y'all want to talk about? Let's take like the next 30, 45 minutes and just talk, man. I really just want to have a conversation with y'all. We haven't done that in a long time, chat. Like for real. We haven't sat and just kind of dialogued about Alabama football, you know, and how we move. So I want this to be more of a chat-centered conversation. So let's take this opportunity to practice really getting active in the chat. So we're going to open it up. Fresh topics. What's on your mind with Alabama football? We've been hot in recruiting. I know everybody keeps talking about that. People like to feed that information out and divulge it and regurgitate it. But what about it has surprised you? What about it has surprised you? You know, a lot of people want to say like Owen Cabell and Brian Williams, 3 and a 4-star whoopie do. Yeah, and the thing is, I look at what college football is becoming. Recruiting, if you're a top 5 recruiting class, right? Top 10 recruiting class right now, you can really bank on developing at least 12 to 15 of those guys in that class and not losing them in the portal. That's what you're really trying to get. 12 to 15 guys that you know can cover half of your position groups as far as replacing quality talent on both sides of the ball. So that's 6 guys on one side, 6 guys on the other. And if you look at how Alabama is recruiting, you might, you know, at the end of this class right now, I think we have 17 commitments right now, and I pulled the list up. It might be 17 commitments right now, 16 on each side of the ball. I could name 6 guys that can plug in next year, you know, as true freshmen, and I could see having success. You know, I look at the secondary. Jordan Edmonds is a commit. Zion Gibson is set to commit to Alabama, or is already committed to Alabama. Both of those guys in the secondary, we've seen both of those frames have success in this defensive scheme, right? Rael Kelly, a 3-star guy, maybe a little undersized. We said that about Jalen Mbakwe coming into his freshman year. Came to Alabama, put on 15 pounds of solid lean muscle, and goes out as a true freshman and competes and ends up being one of your most productive second guys in the secondary, right? Zay Mincy, same thing. So you look at the frames and the style of secondary guys that we have committed in this 26 class, and you can see why they're committed. They see opportunity. You go down to the linebacker level. That's 3 names we named at the second level. Let's go to the linebacker level. You get that commitment from Xavier Griffin. He's a day one ready guy. You plug and play him in that inside linebacker room, and he can just off of natural instincts and ability. I think he's a collegiate level competitor, right? Then you look at the other guys committed. You got Kamarian Johnson, who's a defensive end. You know, I think he's a solid rotational piece at the next level. No matter what school he goes to, Alabama, he might not be, you know, at the 15 to 20 rep mark, but 10 reps for a young man like that with that type of talent is going to be crazy, right? JJ Finch is another guy on that defensive front. So 6 names on the defensive side that I feel like if guys were to leave portal, transfer, whatever, to the draft, you got 6 names on the defensive side in this class that you could plug and play off rip, no questions asked, right? Then you look on the offensive side, the wide receivers. This wide receiver room is going to continue to create value for itself. Look at the product there. You see big body wide receivers get many opportunities in this offensive scheme, especially with Ryan Grubb at the helm. We're going to do a live later on in the month where we're going to break down Ryan Grubb's style of play calling with Kalen DeBoer when he has certain assets. And I'm gonna go all the way back to when he was at Fresno State, going through some of their highlights, big pass plays during that season, and then Washington for the 2 seasons that he called plays under Kalen DeBoer there, and the difference and the contrast between how he called plays with his assets when he had big wide receivers and what Nick Sheridan did, and then what we can expect from Alabama coming into the 2025 season. Let me see what we got in the chat. Let me check it out. I just went into a good divulge. Zachary, I'm not believing that, sir. What we talk about in the chat? Get the likes up. Let's go, Jack. Hey, Jack, get your wristband, man. UGA versus Ohio State National Championship. Ew. Ew. Last 4 teams in the playoff. Alabama 4, 3 Georgia, 2 Penn State, 1 Ohio State. You tripping, man. They tripping, man. But I think the current coach staff has the innate ability to put these guys together. Facts. Facts. What Megan say? The right fit is important. Stars don't always tell the truth. Oh, 100%. And that's a narrative that Kalen DeBoer has already proven throughout his career. You know, he's literally taking losing programs from, you know, 2-10 to 3-3 on a season that was cut short by COVID. Then they go and win 10 games. And Kalen DeBoer hasn't won less than 10 games until he got to Alabama in the season. That's to be that successful and do it without having as much continuity with staff turnover or roster turnover, to be able to have a system in place that travels. I don't know why people have doubted Alabama up until this point, right? I don't know why people have taken that approach that only Coach Saban can go and be a mogul and change the game. Y'all see the AAA shirt right there? I kind of like this angle, chat. What y'all thinking? we're going to have the best trio wide receivers in college football nation. Hey, now Jack, I don't know if you've been here the last couple live streams on Mondays. We've been going crazy about, kind of breaking the seal on how Alabama is recruiting. I told everybody last Monday, do not be surprised if Alabama goes after two running backs, two more running backs to go along with Xavier Crowell. You're looking at a possibility of losing Jam Miller, Richard Young. You're gonna lose Jam Miller. You're gonna lose Dre Washington, right? Richard Young has a solid season. He can be a solid day 2, early day 3 pick, right? That's solid for him. A running back with a lot of injury questions early in his career definitely might take the opportunity to go to the next level and secure himself in a roster spot and just build from there. Try to make it to that second contract. So whoever's advising Richard Young, I guarantee you that's something that they're keeping in his ear. Just be solid this year. 600 plus year off of, maybe 100 touches and is solid. You get 600, 700 yards off 100 touches, which we probably won't see him get there. We probably see him right at the 89, 85, 90 mark. Depending on how much Ryan Grubb leans on this, we got different games. We'll see early week 3. I'll know how much of the run game will be utilized by Ryan Grubb because you'll see 3 styles and 3 different contrasted defense up to that point. And I think they utilizing those first 3 weeks. They're going to utilize an opportunity to really schematically see what fits in those games as needed. So going forward, what's up, Jordan? He said he's back. Smook, what's up, brother? I come here for the exclusive news. What's up, Pat T-Ville? Good to see you, bro. He said you come here for the exclusive news. Man, you ain't got no wristband. You must not want that much of an exclusive. You ain't got no wristband. And what I mean by wristband, that means trying to, not trying to, but thinking about becoming a member of the AAA family, joining the YouTube membership on the Coach Smook Network. We only need 2 more members to hit back 100. We're 2 away from having 100 members, which would get us back into that bonus. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know we trying to keep y'all from spending and supporting directly. Like, so just $2.99 definitely goes a long way with supporting the network on the business side, but also just showing people what you're privy to. I think our members were pretty satisfied with some of the member interactions that we have, membership lives that we had. We're going to start tagging a lot of our shorts and things as members only, access for 24 hours. And then as that happens, we'll see how that turns out. But we've been doing good. The growth has been there. People really they're seeing the benefits of being connected behind the scenes. So Ty Simpson should be interesting to watch this season. Jack, I knew you wanted to have that conversation. So just ask the question, man. I respect what the boy is doing, but we still come in for that number 1 spot in my ludicrous voice. Adrian, Georgia is going to have to really prove something this year. And this will be one of those years where I feel like if y'all don't if y'all lose a couple of those like rivalry games, like I feel like Auburn has your number this year. I feel like Hugh Freeze has exactly what he wants to frustrate Kirby Smart. And this wouldn't be a foreign thing for Hugh Freeze to frustrate Kirby Smart. He did it when he was at Ole Miss and Kirby Smart was the DC at Alabama. Hugh Freeze has Kirby Smart's number, right? He does. It's a known fact. So it's going to be interesting to watch that game unfold this year. Auburn actually looked competitive early against Georgia last year in that game in Athens. So I think y'all in trouble in that game. I think y'all in trouble against Florida, DJ Lagway, and that offense and the confidence that they're coming back with. The defense really gave y'all problems last year. Gunner Stockton, I don't think has the grasp on the offense to be able to operate it as effective as Carson Beck was. And Carson Beck is to me, he's not a top 10 quarterback coming into this year's class. So I think we both know what you're dealing with in the secondary on defense. So a lot of questions. Kirby's going to have to do his best coaching job. Something he hasn't had to do since being at Georgia. Bama Boys 22. Was that you writing me on Twitter yesterday? All right. He won a Georgia prediction. He won a Georgia record prediction. Let's pull up the schedule. I've been giving y'all 8-4 all month of June, but the more things come to light, I think y'all in trouble, man. I think Georgia's in trouble. Let me pull up Georgia's schedule. I don't want none of that. NBA free agency, y'all. We're gonna be talking about a lot of sports stuff. A lot of sports talk during the month of July. Different topics, different things to get into. All right. Scores. All right. Marshall, that's a W. Austin P, that's a W. Hosting Tennessee or at Tennessee? Y'all are at Neyland. I'm gonna give Georgia the W against Tennessee in Tennessee. I think y'all catch them early. I don't think y'all blow them out. I think it's a good game. But if there was a game to really start making people ask questions, it's going to be the Georgia Tennessee game, right? I think Tennessee with a lot of questions around. I think people are blowing their quarterback question out of proportion. I think Aguilar is going to be a solid guy for a Heupel's offense. They got a lot of young receivers that's going to be able to get an opportunity to be the guy. Chris Boswell is still there. So Tennessee Georgia game, watch out. I give Georgia the W right now. Can't wait to see what Tennessee looks like. As much as I hate them, it's going to be an interesting story following that offense this year with Josh Heupel having to make that change. They seem to be confident in Joy. So, and then of course you got the bye week before we come into Athens and beat y'all. Your first guaranteed loss of the season, and I mean, like, I think we're gonna dog walk y'all. Like, I really think we're gonna come in and put a muzzle on Georgia fan base for the rest of the season. And then Kentucky, I give y'all that W. Y'all gonna need it. Auburn, that's another L for y'all. Ole Miss gonna come in and beat y'all. I think y'all lose to Florida, so I think y'all might lose 3 in a row right there. That's your 4 losses. Mississippi State come in, y'all go beat them. And Texas, like, y'all can go 7-5. And don't mess around and let Georgia Tech beat y'all like y'all almost did last year. Because a season like that, yeah. So floor 7-5, ceiling 9-3. Floor 7-5, ceiling 9-3, and that's no trolling. That's real. That's real. No trolling. Next. Who's next? Who else won a prediction? Dog walk. Yes, Adrian. I really do. Kalen DeBoer and Nick Sheridan had Kirby Smart's number last year with Jalen Milroe. I don't think you listening to me. Kalen DeBoer had Kirby Smart's number with Nick Sheridan and Jalen Milroe last season. I mean, literally had the number. And Kirby Smart made some adjustments in the second half. You saw that you seen the crazy plays happen in the second half on defense, man. It wasn't like y'all were just moving the ball on us. You couldn't run the ball for real. Couple of miscues on the defensive side. Y'all get back in the game, take the lead, and we dial up a play. And our players show that at the end of the day, when it's time to be better than Georgia, we did it. And now we're going to have the schematic edge this year, experience edge this year. It can get ugly for Georgia. Bama fan 95. Oh, you said it's disrespectful? Nah. Yeah, 9-3 can get them in the playoffs. 9-3 can get them in the playoffs. I think Archie Manning going if he's still healthy at that time of the season, I think he's gonna blow. That's gonna be the game that keeps him in the Heisman talks and all the hype surrounding him possibly leaving for the draft, because he is eligible for the draft after this season. Time has flown. It feels like just yesterday we were talking about how overhyped he is. And I was talking about something with with Flawed Sports, my sister Flawed T, she um she said something that was pretty cool and made me think. Archie Manning has been with Steve Sarkisian for 3 years. Last year, while Quinn Ewers was injured, people forget Archie Manning was taking first team reps for like 5 or 6 weeks and didn't start the game. Quinn Ewers would start, and then people were wondering why the switches would happen, why we throw Archie in to get us back on track. So change of pace type stuff. So um she said something that was kind of interesting. And I was like, that's lit. She said Archie, last year getting first team reps and second team reps. He got a lot of reps in practice. So coming into this season, it's not like he's having to learn a new set of routine or anything. It's more so just kind of getting the guys that didn't have to play those parts, getting them acquainted to doing it on a daily basis. And when your quarterback is kind of ahead of the curve, you tend to see your offensive production be ahead of what is expected. So, and it was a valid point. And I look at the wide receiver room; they got some guys. They a lot of the Texas fans keep talking about Wingo, but I don't even think he's the guy. I think he's probably going to be, the third or fourth most productive guy. They're going to do it by a committee, receiving by committee, and Archie Manning is going to be the orchestrator, and I think they're going to be a solid team around week 5, week 6. If they could be 4-1, week 5, going into the sixth game of the season, they're going to be in a good position too. So that's my little quick take for Texas and the difference between Texas roster and returning stuff and all the answers they got to have in Georgia. It's kind of like we can look at Georgia, the product that they put on the field last year, the lack of additions that they added in the offseason. You went and got 2 assets in the wide receiver room that kind of mimic some of the assets you had last year that are going. So, until Mike Bobo proves that he can highlight all of these assets in the wide receiver room, we know the Branch boys was a ticket for y'all. We knew that was a doggone that was a bag move for y'all. And I don't think it's gonna be as productive as everybody think it is. Those boys, and I'm not speaking bad on them. I'm just saying schematically, they're going to want the ball. They're going to want the ball, and I don't think Mike Bobo is going to be able to dial it up enough efficiently for them to be satisfied, and that's going to cause turmoil in the locker room. You're going to see the offensive production kind of take a hit when guys aren't on the same page. So it's going to be different. What's up, Bishop Frank Newkirk is in the building. Good to see you, man. So as weak as we was on the O line and wide receiver core, terrible as it was, we still won SEC championship and went to the playoffs. Oh yeah, little face Smook. It's crazy. You had so much experience on both sides of the ball. It was bad that the production that you had looked like it did. You had so much experience on that side of the ball. And yes, you caught a lot of the SEC in a young. Okay, think about it. The opponent you needed to beat to really take solidify your face as the SEC, Georgia, you lost to, and that was Alabama. Talk about who else we lost to, but talk about who you lost to. You lost to us, right? You beat Texas again, who everybody's glad they didn't come in and win the SEC, but that was a team in transition, right? One of those veteran squads that were dealing with a change and coming into the new conference with the new schedule, how it was shaped out. Texas ends up playing y'all. They handled it. You let Texas come in and give you running for your money. Then who else played you strong last year? Florida doesn't lose DJ Lagway. You're singing a different tune, and Alabama's in the doggone SEC championship, right? DJ Lagway had your number last year, and that team was able to win 7 games last year. And they're returning majority of their production. Defensively, they're going to bring back a lot of guys. They lost a big name in the portal to us, but they were stacking on the defensive front. Reason why he left, right? So you look at it, man. Georgia, their questions are already answered. It's about how good they. I'm telling you, man. And Gunnar Stockton is not that quarterback, bro. He is not that quarterback. He is not a game changer. Georgia Tech had their number. Facts. Like, I don't think you realize what Georgia dealt with last season, man. We can't act like it don't carry over. I appreciate that, Dr. Newkirk, Bishop Newkirk. I'm talking freshmen that's on the team for the upcoming year. What's up, big homie? Let me see. What do you say? Who will be the surprise player from the 2024 class to get playing time this year? Oh, let's go talk about it. Let's talk about it. So we're talking about the 2024 class. Zay Mincy. Zay Mincy. I think Zay Mincy going to see a lot of playing time this season. I know last year he came in with Xavier Brown, Jalen Mbakwe, Drake Kirkpatrick was in that class last year. Red Morgan. I think Zay Mincy is going to be that guy on the defensive side, and offensively, I think it's going to be Daniel Hill. I think Daniel Hill is going to be a hot X factor for the offense. Him and Richard Young, I think they'll be more the 1-2 punch in this running back room. Jam Miller's going to be the leader in that room, but I think the 1-2 punch is going to be Richard Young and Daniel Hill. Daniel Hill coming in from that 24 class. Who else? Rico Scott. Rico Scott in the wide receiver room. I think he's going to take a big leap as far as production and what's asked of him. I know people are high on Jalen Mbakwe. I don't think there's going to be too much asked of him. I think this is his transition year to kind of phase into it. Later in the season, might see him get a lot more opportunities, but early in the season, Rico Scott is going to be a guy that's counted on in the wide receiver room. 24 class, 24 class. Was Jay Lindsey in that 24 class? Tight ends. Was he in the 23 class? I want to say Jay Lindsey was in the 24 class, right? Somebody fact check me on that. Was Jay Lindsey in the 24 class, or was he a saving recruit? Carson Beck really isn't a game changer against really a game isn't really a game changer. Our defense got tired because of the offense. Not even that, Zach. I think we didn't make the plays when they were there to be made. You see the missed tackles, the missed sacks in the second half. We had Georgia in third down, what, 5 different third down situations. You get them off the field 3 times, that's a totally different game. Lack of execution. So we there. Oh yeah, you better rep it because when we pull up in Athens, man, I don't want to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear no excuses from any dog fans. And shout out to the tailgate party committee, man. We're gonna be getting that information out. We want to get our tickets early, AAA family, and try to see as far as travel plans for the trip to Athens this year. Can we do our own travel situation, meet up in a central location, get there to the game with a hired driver so we can, enjoy ourselves and come back. I plan on having everything set up to where we'll be able to do things. And it might be a small crew of us, 10 to 15 people that we have limited size. But if you still want to go to the tailgate party, you can purchase your own ticket through the tailgate party committee. We're gonna basically just have limited VIP ticket sales this year for the Athens tailgate party, and then for the home game against Oklahoma homecoming, we'll be collabing with some of the alumni there, and that's going to be limited space. It's going to be probably 40, 50 tickets just to have your heads up and keep your head around some numbers and travel plans towards those time of year. Homecoming and Athens, Georgia, which is I think the third week in September, y'all. I think the third week in September. So appreciate y'all. How long have we been live, y'all? 31 in the chat. One more like, and we are at our hour mark. Hey, uptime. Somebody put exclamation point space uptime in the chat. Let me see if it works still. That used to be a little command you can do on all platforms to see how long you've been running. If we win, you got to come on the Smook show live with a. Oh, oh yeah, Botrick still do it. 44 minutes ago. Bet that's lit. So, Adrian, are you making a bet? Are you making a bet right now? Chat, we got to take a moment and really get some clarity in this situation. Is Adrian trying to make a is he trying to make a bet? Are we making a bet live, Adrian? I want to look at you face to face. I want to talk to you. Are we making a bet live? Huh? Okay. So check this out. That's your demands. My demands is if when Alabama beats Georgia in Athens, you have to wear an Alabama shirt every Saturday at kickoff of a Georgia game. And I will provide the shirt that you will wear. I'm not gonna buy it. I'm gonna send you the link. All right. What's up, Adrian? Amanda, he done jumped into some. He done jumped into some shite. He done jumped into some shite. You ain't gotta wear it the whole game, but for the whole season after we beat y'all, I need to see you in an Alabama shirt at kickoff for every Georgia game. You better not be in no Georgia gear at kickoff. Bet. I got you. Hey, lock that in, chat. Clip that and lock it in. That's the bet. So if Georgia beats Alabama, he said I gotta come on the live and say what I gotta say, go dogs, or I gotta do a live in a Georgia shirt. No, I don't want you to come on my live. That's too easy. If me doing I'll do the full live in the shirt. I'll say go dogs. I'll even do a Georgia theme. I'll put a Georgia background and everything on it. I'll make it worth your while. Oh yeah, Amanda, you remember last year he got quiet on us when it's time to make that bet? Nah, we ain't doing that, Sully. I want him to feel it. See, cause one time coming on live, ain't nobody gonna see it. But if I got him, that's week 4. That's week 4, chat. Well, that's week 5. That's the 5th game of the season. He got to do that week 5. I mean, week 6, week 7, week 8, week 9, week 10, week 11, week 12. That's 7 more weeks. Oh, and don't let them make the playoffs. We said to the end of the season, Sonny. Anytime Georgia kick off, you got to wear that shirt. All right. Okay, Adrian. We locked in, chat. We locked in. And you know what? I'll even do you one better, Adrian, to make it fair. If you gotta go live, I mean, if you gotta wear the shirt before every kickoff, every Saturday morning show, or every live that we do pre-game kickoff show, before I say roll tide, I'm gonna say go dogs. I'm gonna do that. If Georgia beats us, I'm gonna end the show with go dogs. You gotta be here so you can see it though. If you don't remind me, I'm gonna forget. It's gonna be fun, man. It's gonna be fun. Shout out for the 27 likes, man. Y'all clap it up in the chat. Oh, Amanda, yeah, we know we got our insider. We got our insider in the Eccles household. Amanda's our Eccles insider. She's our Eccles insider, chat. But appreciate y'all for being here, man. Appreciate y'all for being here. Hey, we've been having fun lately on these live streams too, man. What up, Fuller? Hey, there go the man in the chat, y'all. Javoy's Fuller, the man with the plan, y'all. He been putting that heat out for us. Y'all, I got a video that y'all probably haven't seen on TikTok yet. I wish I could show y'all. Y'all gotta go check it out. It's building up. Y'all gotta follow the storyline. Make sure y'all following your boy on TikTok, man. We're gonna be gaming today. Once I get off of here, give me some breakfast, or get some food in me. I'm gonna game today, and I got a redemption. I'm on redemption mode, y'all. Like I'm serious today, bro. I ain't taking no L, bro. Listen, every MF that beat me in the past week and a half, these past 9 days, y'all catching hell today. Y'all catching smoke. So if you don't want no problems, you might not want to call me out today. I want all the smoke. I don't care who you is. Steve, I know you lurking, watching somewhere. If you ain't at work, hop on. I ain't ducking no smoke today, bro. We're gonna finish the college football playoff series. Vote the college football playoff. We're gonna see who ready to play at the end of those games. I think I got 3 more games left. We ain't getting promoted. We can't go undefeated. We trash. So we gotta get better. Gotta get active. Gotta get active. Dylan said he wants smoke. You want smoke tonight, Sully? Hey, I'm with it. Man, why my brother calling me? I'm live. Hold on, chat. Watch this. Hold on, y'all. What up, bro? What up, bro? Shoot, I'm live on my show. And I got you on speaker. I got you on speaker. I said, "Hey y'all, my brother calling me again. Y'all remember yesterday he was calling me while I was live." I know it. I know it. I said this joker. He probably one of the biggest supporters and can't ever watch that. Work for the government. Don't ever have his phone. Always on a plane somewhere. I'm gonna hit you up after the show though, bro. All right. Hey y'all, that's one of my bros from the military, man. Man, blood couldn't make us no closer, man. We we had some experiences uh throughout life from age. We met when we was 19. And I'm 35 this year. He just turned 35 earlier this year. And so we've been locked in since 19, bro. Me, him, and another one of our brothers. He a Mississippi State fan. He a Bulldog, Mississippi State Bulldog. We used to rep the SEC heavy during our time in Savannah, Georgia, while we were in AIT together. And we had another brother. He from Little Rock, Arkansas. And he diehard pig suit. You know what I'm saying? So it was a different group of compadres. We called ourselves the Amigos. Oh, and then my other partner, Floyd, he used to be with us. He was from Opelika. We played against each other in high school. We ended up in the same unit during AIT training together, and we were familiar with each other. So two Bama fans, an Arkansas fan, and a Mississippi State fan, hanging out every weekend, underage, getting in the bars, having a good old time, watching college football. And he's a solid supporter, so I appreciate him for tapping in and checking in with me. Sully, he said, "I'm gonna be on late. I'm watching the kids this week." Oh, okay. All right. I keep forgetting some of y'all got children, y'all. I keep forgetting. But I appreciate y'all for being here today, man. Thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to eat, go live here in about an hour, and we're gonna do a long TikTok live. Make sure y'all tap in. I might do some behind the scenes live streams with the Smook content, or I might do it from the Coach Smook channel from this phone. Just have it set up behind the scene so y'all can kind of see what it looks like when I'm gaming. But also for people that don't have TikTok, it'll kind of encourage them to come over on TikTok as we're encouraging people on TikTok to subscribe. And if you come on TikTok, if you're a moderator on YouTube and you get on TikTok, make sure you check in so we can try to get that squared away. I don't necessarily need you moderating. I just want to be able to identify you based off your TikTok handles. All right. And it looks like they fixed the chat thing, Mary J, because I see everybody's regulars names today. Shout out to the 29 likes on the stream, man. I told y'all the numbers are gonna get back up as the summer gets here and college football season comes in. We get back in the college football schedule. Y'all are gonna see my face, whether it's this format or the normal show format. Y'all gonna see my face every day for the month of July, some type of way. And we're gonna have some type of conversation talking college football, sports, high school, as far as high school, we're picking our Check 'em Out Coach series back up during the season because it's going to tie in with Friday Night Lights. Our morning show for Friday will be our Friday kickoff show, which will highlight high school players that day, that Friday, and most of them will be guys that we're actually going to try to visit. We're going to be hitting the road this summer. So, this fall. So, as you all know, I'm still in the process of getting a vehicle. And so we don't know how God's going to do it, but He's going to do it. So if you all have references of people I can go to talk about getting a vehicle, hooking your boy up, we know what the situation is. We're trying to rebuild. We're on solid ground now. We're building from a solid platform. So I'm excited, man. The challenge is more exciting this time around. Last year, this time, we was contemplating giving up, chat. Coach Smook and I was surrounded by a group of people that weren't really in it for me. You know what I'm saying? That moderator team I had during that time, they weren't really in it for me. The young lady I was dealing with at the time, creating confusion. And it seems like God has really given me a whole 180 jumping into this season. Like from last year, I was basically homeless. This year, transitioning out of this living situation into something that, stuck to the plan. Shout out to my brother, man, for providing this opportunity, man. I've been here for almost a year. As a matter of fact, a year this month. It'll be a year. And the growth that I felt personally and that I've been able to experience personally with just my personal life has been so great because of the people that I'm surrounded by here where I live at, and then just the team that's been formulated on the Coach Smook Network. the collaborations across different platforms with different channels, different content creators. We've shed the negativity. We've shed the basic mindset. People, we've tied ourselves to people with vision in different parts of the industry. We're in the college football programs. We're in the high school programs. Everything that we wanted to do, God has set us up to really carry it out these last 6 months of the year, or last 5 months of the year now. So June was really the jump start. Y'all saw the effect of it. Y'all saw the growth. 112 subscribers in a month, chat. That's huge right there. 112 subscribers. And to not buy any advertisements, not, you know, beg for followers, and not piggyback off of somebody, a bigger name channel, you know, trying to collab with them and get followers that way. Literally organic growth, putting our product out there, doing the research, tagging it the right way, doing everything we need to do with the thumbnails, the cuts, the amount, the link, everything you need to do to be successful. We've been doing it. So I'm grateful to have the mindset and to have the support that I have to continue to push. But on another note, man, continue to push harder. Push harder. You see me pushing hard, push me harder. Meaning hold me accountable. If y'all see information out there that needs to be checked, let me know. If my information needs to be checked, let me know. I ain't opposed to being wrong. You know what I'm saying? I just don't like when people think they know something. I know what I be talking about. I be trying to save you from looking goofy and being mad at me from saying what the truth is, and then you hide and be lurking over here instead of really supporting and commenting when you can really be helping me out. It's okay to be wrong, chat. You know, it's okay to be wrong. It's okay to be wrong. This is an industry where you can't read everybody's mind. But Deshaun, what's up, J Ro? I see you, boy. I see you, man. Mary J, Triple A, she be repping hard, man. Y'all can't tell my sister nothing, man. Mary J, just so y'all know, if y'all remember, we used to have a member around here, Carla. She was kind of like my right hand. And y'all remember, it used to be a lot of negativity around things in the community. Since we've realigned the team, man, and I'm not taking no shots. I'm just grateful. I'm being grateful right now. We got about 5 more minutes on the show. Since we realigned the team, man, we've seen people really embrace their roles, and nobody feels like I don't feel like anybody's power tripping. And if a lot of you all didn't know, Mary J, Jordan, MJ, Sully, Zach, um, shoot, Big Homie now is really stepping up. Dylan has been active in the social media spaces with, you know, creating interactions and conversations around the content. And others are, you know, Britt has just came on the TikTok side, her and Big Homie. I don't know if they've collaborated officially, but the way that they're moderating and handling things in the TikTok chat is creating a lot of traffic for us and helping both channels. So the next agenda is to continue to build the Facebook page. We're going to get Facebook back up and active. So if you're a Facebook user, be prepared to help on Facebook. If you are comfortable on Facebook, you think you got good following and good interactions on Facebook, start sharing the content on Facebook, guys. And I understand this ain't a job. You know, I'm not paying you all, but I see people share stuff all the time, guys. People share stuff all the time, and I'm just asking for 3 minutes out of your day. I ain't asking for you to dial into every live and just lock in 3 minutes to just share something and say something about it, whether you like it or not. That's all we're asking for. Give somebody else a chance to like it or not. That's all we're asking for, an opportunity. We're trying to create opportunities. The more eyes that's on the channel, the more we have an opportunity to create opportunities for others. There are other personalities that are want to be making appearances on this channel that are probably going to blow up in this industry way bigger than me at some point in time in their career. And they may just be getting started. But starting here at the Coach Smook Network, I can see opportunity for them to be exposed to a sector, a group of a fan base that can really help them grow. We have a strong community that's been solid in helping us grow. So continue to support, chat. Continue to support. What up, Smook? Checking in. Alec, what's good? Hey, that's my boy, my brother Nap over there. Is that my brother Nap? Oh no, that's not Nap. That's Alec. What's good, Alec? Alec, your name is Alec, and then my brother Nap, his name is Alex. Hey y'all, but yeah, so y'all continue to support. It's 9:15 now. We're gonna go ahead and get up out of here. We're gonna do more lives like this. If y'all like this style of content, create your own clips from it. We didn't do much talking about recruiting or anything today. Just know 8 a.m., 8 p.m. every day. We're going to be live some type of way, whether it's mobile or from the studio. And we're going to be bringing some conversations. It's all conversations in July. Nothing's all speculation, all what ifs. What that's the month. You want to what if a fair weather question? Let's what if it. What if it? So, hey, What if it? That's what we're gonna call it. We're gonna get out of chatting with Coach Smook and we're gonna call the conversations what if it calling segment. The what if calling segment. Or the what if calling show. Something like that. We're gonna talk about it. Announcements. If I could. Oh man. Hey y'all. I just had a goofy dude just hit me up. I want to go on TikTok live and talk to him. So y'all and your Twitch. Same as TikTok. Bot views. No comments. All right, Chad. Let me get off of here. I got some petty stuff to do, man. Oh man, I got pettiness all in me today. Ooh, petty Wednesdays, chat. All right, hey, roll tide to everybody in the chat, all my Bama Nation. And hey, remember when you see me in the streets, holler at me and say, "Put me in the game, Coach Smook." I'll catch y'all on the next one. Much love, everybody. Hey, bow, wow, woo, 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 woo. Put me in the gang, Coach Smook. Put me in the gang, Coach Smook. Put me in the gang. Put me in the gang, Coach Smook. Put me in the gang. That's the intro song. That's the exit song, y'all. Oh, all the pictures and stuff. Yeah.